I want to get to a couple of what we're going to call hipster Texas high school football games. We do this every Wednesday. Games that are flying under the radar.
Craze that's sweeping the state.
There are a couple really big games. Trinity and Carroll in the DFW area is probably the big game, but
Right.
there's not a whole lot of real big headliners.
Carthage and Henderson, baby.
Carthage and Henderson's a super big headliner.
You'll never guess who announced on Twitter that he'll be heading out to East Texas.
No.
Going to be seed up from the feed up.
We need to get him on. Old Gabe Brooks.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do want to touch on these 5 games that I think are flying under the radar that people aren't paying attention to. Let's start in the Permian Basin.
Okay.
Hey, Max.
Yes.
What Midland team is unbeaten?
The Bulldogs?
No, it's not the Midland Bulldogs.
But is it? I don't know. Who?
It's not Midland Lee either.
It's not Midland Lee.
Midland Greenwood.
Yeah. Oh.
Greenwood is off to a 4-0 start. They've got a big District 2 4A Division II game this week against Seminole. A really interesting matchup. Greenwood has got a great quarterback in Ben Brockman. They've been playing outstanding. They've got a very deep defense in this Greenwood squad. For Seminole, they've got a number of playmakers, including their quarterback Brett Hicks, who's back from injury. A very interesting game in Midland this week. Greenwood hosting Seminole. Very excited about that. Down in the Coastal Bend, we've mentioned them before.
Pretty interesting one here.
How about Corpus Christi Ray? The Texans are 4-0, looking very good. They were 2-8 last year. They have had a lights-out defense. Defense has been fantastic. Brandon Villarreal leading that, and a very nice balanced attack led by their sophomore quarterback, Brad Breckenridge.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see this Ray team go into battle at Alice, another under-the-radar 4-0 team, okay? Alice very quietly unbeaten. They are winning very close, low-scoring games. They've got a first-year coach in Justin Evans. Their defense, led by Manuel Garcia, has been great. I think this game is low-scoring. I think it's something like 21-17. I think it's low-scoring. Very excited to see who comes out in this 35A clash.
Love the Coyotes.
Absolutely. An interesting kind of cross-regional-ish matchup.
Kind of. It's that weird hill country between South, yeah.
One of the rare non-district games here.
Yeah.
Wimberly travels to play Bernie. Battle of 4-1 teams in this one. Wimberly's this. Remember when Wimberly was like winning state, contending for state championships?
I was covering them back then. They were a lot of fun.
They've been down a couple of years, but they're back. They've got a big physical team, big offensive line, big front
Very
seven.
good team.
They go try to get their running back Hunter Williams loose. Bernie's flying under the radar. I love this defense. And they've got a junior,
which I fully support.
And they've got a junior quarterback named Brooks Klutz and a sophomore running back named Colton Poole, and then a senior-laden defense. That's what's exciting about them, is that they've got the senior leadership on the defensive side,
right,
and then an offense that seems to be playing like they don't know they're not supposed to be this good.
Sure.
And it's really fun to watch. I'm very interested to see who comes out in
Dangerous
Wimberly.
combo.
Wimberly and Bernie. Out in West Texas, out in the big country. Wall, we talk about the Wall Hawks a lot. And another non-district game here. Wall kind of rolling now. They took that one loss early in the year, but they've started to really kind of flex their muscles with Timber Card leading that flex bone attack. This is a very good Wall team we know is going to be there till the end, right? Iowa Park is a team we probably are not talking about enough. 5-0 to start the year. Their running back, Bowie Franks, is super underrated. He ran for 1,700 yards last year. It's a super underrated running back. It's going to be up to that defense to kind of hold this flex bone attack in check. I'm really excited about this. I think that if Iowa Park can go on the road and beat Wall,
big statement.
That would be a feather in their cap that could lead them right into district play. Look very, very good for them. So I'm very excited to see Iowa Park and Wall. And finally,
you're after my own heart here.
I am.
You're after my own heart.
Farmersville travels to take on Winnsboro in
5-0 fighting farmers
in district play, and Farmersville off 5-0. The Twyford boys, Caleb Twyford, their running back, their quarterback Cade Twyford. They've got a very good defense as well. They're just solid in all aspects. We, of course, love Coach Sammy Burnett out there. This is a Winnsboro team, though, that's off to a hot start thanks to a really solid defense and a running game that's averaging more than 300 yards on the ground per game. Marcus Tucker, Logan Cortez. This is a very good team. that can run the ball at will.
Yeah, strikes me as high shootout potential.
Yeah, it
the Twyford
does.
Twins running all over the place.
This game is at Farmersville. This is if you think Mineola is still the best team in that district, and I think there's ample reason to believe that they're just off to a slow start, then these are the teams that if Mineola does fall back to the pack, these are the two teams in that district that can jump up and grab that district title. But this is also a special part. This is a special game in your mind because of your relationship with Farmersville.
Yeah, so we've been putting together a documentary, our first documentary.
DCTF
Films,
Whoa.
yes. And it's pretty much done. We just finished it. And we'll be rolling it out this week ahead of their big game, and we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. Very, very excited about this documentary to show you. It'll be on TexasFootball.com coming up here shortly.
Yeah. By Friday.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
I'm going to talk to Coach Burnett today, actually.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
See,
there it is. It got you.
Sorry, guys. So those are my hipster Texas high school football picks. Which games are you most looking forward to? Let us know on Twitter, #DCTFLive.